Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, January 14, 2024. Get ready to feel fierce and fired up now and in the days ahead. As mighty Mars, the red planet of lust, desire, and sex, shoots a spicy glance over to glorious Jupiter, our planet of miracles and luck, you could find that opportunities for romance are around every corner. However, don't senti just bat your eyes and scuttle away like a shy crab. Be sure to show the world that you're available and hungry for some loving. Flash your pearly whites and take the lead as you introduce yourself. Humor, charisma, and sexual magnetism will ooze from your body and soul. You may have the pick of the litter today. If you had manifested new partnerships under the recent new moon in Capricorn, you might have plenty of possibilities to consider when Mars in Capricorn trines Jupiter in Taurus. The earthy trine is stable yet motivated, so this could influence how you go after your professional opportunities. You might be more aggressive with networking on and offline to make new connections. Thanks to your determination to advance your career path, you may have plenty of potential working relationships to consider. The moon's first visit to your financial sector for the year was always going to be a valuable chance to check in and get your financial bearings. However, while an ordinary monthly visit, this last visit before the Sun and Pluto return next week is the last while the moon is on its own, and with it, a chance to listen to your financial instincts and imagination without overthinking things. There are rarely times when you feel you are walking on eggshells, but you may sense a bit of that these days. It might be because you attract so much attention with your radiant energy. The phrase, "Don't hate me because I'm beautiful," comes to mind. Give away a little of your high-powered energy working out or doing yoga. Skim the cream off the top, as it were, and enjoy a more deeply centered feeling. You may find that on this particular day you are more in touch with your creative muse. That is wonderful for you. With those creative channels open, even a little, you will find that you are able to see new approaches to solving old problems. While your logical thought processes might fail to see the benefits to unleashing your creative potential, when the results are assessed, you will find payoffs from the uniquely different approaches you utilized. So don't be afraid to follow the path least traveled. It is just as the Sun and Moon have aligned in your relationship sector to create the first new moon of 2024, that they have both formed a friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno, in her last full day in direct motion in your communication sector. This comes just as another positive aspect peaks, this time between Mars in your relationship sector and Jupiter in your friendship sector, making this an auspicious day for all aspects of personal and professional networking, friendship and relationship building. What makes today's new moon in your relationship sector especially significant is that it will see the Sun and Moon both form a friendly aspect to the asteroid Juno, in her last full day in direct motion in your communication sector. While this is a new moon that falls at around this time every year, rarely with any planetary activity on the communication front, and especially when it is the queen of commitment, and especially commitment to your relationships. Our eyes in the sky. As Mercury moves into Capricorn, a sense of heightened vigilance may envelop us, fostering a subtle paranoia about our surroundings. However, this astrological shift also provides an ideal backdrop for tackling challenging tasks with diligence and efficiency. The celestial dance continues with the moon in Aquarius forming a sextile with Venus in Sagittarius, injecting a dose of excitement into your social life. Embrace the opportunity to dine out with friends and relish the joy of shared moments. Meanwhile, the moon in Pisces invites a surge of creativity, urging you to dream big and explore your imaginative realms. Despite this creative surge, be mindful of vulnerability, as it becomes easier for others to mislead you. Avoid hasty decisions, channeling your energies into pursuits that bring pleasure without draining you. Carefully consider any suggestions from your partner, as thoughtfulness is crucial in avoiding impulsive actions that may lead to regrets. In your pursuit of success, resist the urge to aggressively push to the forefront, as this may strain relationships. Exercise restraint and recognize the impact of your actions on others. Financial matters, however, are an area of strength for you. Approach them with a calm and straightforward demeanor, utilizing your negotiating skills to your advantage. Be cautious not to let pride overshadow your achievements, as humility is key to maintaining your financial well-being. Take advantage of the expanded opportunities presented today by forging new connections. Your adept negotiation skills open doors, potentially offering valuable resources in the future. Trust your instincts to navigate financial situations with ease and poise. While your energy is infectious and draws others in, be mindful of occasionally overshadowing them in conversations. Step back, view interactions impartially, and adjust your behavior accordingly. Your vitality is a magnet for social engagement, making it easy to gather companions for a night out filled with fun and camaraderie. You're not making the headway you think you ought to be making, feeling confined. You want to make some changes to your life. You need to put the new ideas and plans you have into action. Don't delay any longer. If you share your thoughts and ideas with those closest to you, you're able to rely on their steadfast support for the future. People sense your openness. You're able to settle any past disputes as well as patch up any former separations. They appreciate you're sorry for what has happened and more than ready to forgive you. Take care you don't forget to show equal appreciation for those you consider less popular or less attractive. Every person is a jewel, worthy of love and respect. Your advice is in great demand. Because of your high energy levels, you are happy to comply, but take care not to give too much of yourself. You might suffer a burnout and lose interest in others. It's fine to ask others to return the favor. Ultimately, relationships work best when give and take are done in equal measure. If you wish to invest your savings in something new, now is the time to do it. People are being open and honest with you, so you can probably even trust your bank advisor. He will handle your cash carefully, not merely thinking of his own gain. If you're considering investing in something more tangible, don't hesitate to ask others for advice. If you decide against it, you will suffer no adverse consequences. A day after the moon left your career sector, wrapping up the first new moon of 2024, and just as the asteroid Juno turns direct in your work sector, a friendly aspect between Mars and Jupiter continues to energize things on the income and career fronts. So much is coming together at the same time across the income, work and career fronts that it will take days to untangle it all, but as you do, Jupiter's quest for income growth and expansion is getting a serious boost. While having the moon in your work sector has already put it in harmony with the south node in your income sector, it is not until tomorrow that this will bring everything into alignment on the income and job front. Until then, there is a chance to keep the focus on the other side of the financial fence, where the dwarf planet Eris' first full day in direct motion in your financial sector has taken the brakes off money matters.